previously on DTV,
car broker on Facebook Marketplace allegedly sold them a truck with huge mileage discrepancy.
And seen a Honda with great mileage, and I was like, oh God, this is the right thing.
So
I'm nudging my mom. I'm like, do you see when they say they did the emissions test?
Yep, they unknowingly bought a car with over 285,000 miles. Teresa and her daughter say this is why they are speaking out, to keep others from making the same mistake.
You realize now, looking back, if you had pulled the Carfax and taken it to a mechanic first, you guys wouldn't have been in this position.
Right.
And you're never going to do that again.
The city of Peachtree Corners is taking this seriously. The last remaining car in the parking lot here has a tow sticker on it.
so Gwinnett County police officer investigate domino discrepancy on Facebook Marketplace. Now, last time I done a video like this on the article like this, you remember Shanika Johnson, when she was trying to buy her vehicle off of the Facebook Marketplace. It didn't turn out so well. So all these odometer fraud, I tell you, too much of this stuff going on. But there's a video to this article. Let's get into it.
The non-stop news now at 7. The non-stop news now at 7. Gwinnett County Police are investigating a local car broker who is posting vehicles for sale on Facebook Marketplace. It's after an Atlanta News First investigation found a number of those cars have odometer readings off by over 100,000 miles. Atlanta News First consumer investigator Better Call Harry is live in Peachtree Corners with more on this investigation, Harry, and what other brokers are saying about this. That is not good.
Well, you know, this building is home to dozens of auto brokers. Police confirmed that they are investigating just one. So another broker reached out to us to say, hey, thank you for the investigation, but at the same time, he's concerned about how this situation makes other brokers look.
Have you ever thought about like automotive, being an automotive technician?
Chris Epps is a man of many talents. His full-time job is a barber and the owner of the Regal Barber Shop in Norcross.
What school do you go to, right? Are you a student? Like you said.
His other full-time job is a few blocks away. Epps owns Efficient Auto Brokers LLC. He is licensed, has good reviews, and sells about 4 cars a month.
So this is your office?
This is actually the office where I do the tedious paperwork.
It's tiny, but it works. He says to assure customers that he is legitimate, he keeps his licensing and insurance on display.
Secretary of State, business occupational tax, state tax, and this is my dealer's license.
And then he took us on a tour of the building. You gotta see this. It is zoned for dozens of auto brokers' offices just like his. But a few months ago, Epps says he started getting random calls from people who were complaining about one broker in particular, DD Auto Brokers, now under investigation by Gwinnett County Police for some of its listings on Facebook Marketplace.
I've been getting phone calls about missing titles, where's my paperwork, on vehicles that I hadn't sold.
And he noticed something else, a group of people he'd never seen before.
I would also come up and see maybe a repair going on, that's a no-no.
Atlanta News First spent 2 weeks watching the workers move the cars around. They took pictures and stored the cars in other business parking lots, which the city doesn't allow. Our investigation began after a mother and daughter contacted us about this Honda Ridgeline. DD Auto Brokers listed it on Marketplace with 154,000 miles.
You loved the car.
I did.
And you were like, I'm buying this car.
Yeah.
Shadeja Johnson and her mom Latrice bought the car, and yes, they admit they should have checked the Carfax. Days later, when a mechanic pulled it, the two discovered a 132,000-mile discrepancy.
So I'm nudging my mom. I'm like, did you see when they say they did the emissions test?
Yep, the last reported emissions report shows over 285,000 miles. Dee Dee's owner, Dennis S. Lewis, gave them a refund and then had one of his workers relist it on Marketplace with 154,000 miles. That's when we decided to collect vehicle identification numbers from some of the other listings. We gave them to Carfax. Out of 9 cars on this list, 5 had discrepancies by 80,000 miles or more.
Why wouldn't you report the mileage, the actual mileage on the engine on the ad?
Yeah, you got to do that. You're right.
Even Mr. Lewis seemed to believe that something was wrong. He said he would tell the people who list the cars for him to make the corrections.
Well, usually when a customer come out, you have to explain to them that the mileage is not right. You got to explain it to them. But what they need to do, they need to post it online. It says the mileage. I understand where you're coming from.
About that time, the cars were removed from the Peachtree Corners office. It was a relief to neighboring business owners who were tired of seeing cars parked on their property.
It was a normal amount of activity one day, and literally overnight, everything was gone.
Epps looks out at an empty parking lot and says, "This is how it's supposed to be."
I know people are concerned with any vehicle that they may purchase from anyone in this building at this point. I understand that. I would be too. I just wanted to separate myself from that bunch.
He is happy the cars are gone and is going back to his job. Both of them.
Wanted to thank you for what you did as far as uncovering and answering some questions for me.
And we should note that Mr. Lewis is not officially charged with a crime. He has since moved all the cars out and it relocated to a Covington Highway location near Decatur. Doug?
All right, Harry, so that is certainly the problem. Let's talk about the solution. What are the takeaways here for anybody buying a car from a broker?
So there are lots of independent auto brokers that we found. Because there's hundreds and hundreds of them. Does that mean that they're all, you should be careful what you say or how you... Let me wrap this up. Just make sure that they are licensed, make sure that they are insured, and make sure that you get the car inspected by an auto mechanic. And I'm going to try and recover from that and hope that's enough. Back to you, Doug.
We love you, Harry. Thank you for that advice. It is certainly helpful. And for a full hour of investigations just like that, watch Uncovered by ANF Investigates, airing this Sunday at 7 p.m. only on Atlanta News First and streaming on ANF+.
It was a near miss for...
Unfortunately, these are dominant descriptions. They're not going to end no time soon. Matter of fact, I believe it's going to get worse. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation in the comment section. Leave your thoughts down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and share the video, and I'll see y'all next time.